Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing the diamond stitched floor mats on the BMW, as well as replacing a coil and spark plug. I'm going to show you guys how to change the spark plug. It's not that hard, it's pretty easy. You do have to tighten the spark plug to a certain torque, so if you don't have a torque wrench, then you either need to get one or just barely tighten the spark plug with a regular wrench by your hand. You don't want to go too much, because too much could strain the seal and you'll leak. Too less and you'll still leak. The diamond stitching I ordered from Amazon, and it's for the entire flooring. It covers everything, all the walls and the sides, the walls by the center, under the seats. So it's not as noticeable. Like, it's tucked in, so it looks OEM as possible. The packaging is right here. All diamond stitching is in here. It actually looks pretty dope. You can see that black leather with red stitching. You know how to do red, because my car has red in it, so you have to do red. So we're gonna install this first, and then from there install the coil and the spark plug, because coil probably takes a lot more time, and I actually want to see how this looks to make sure it fits, and if it doesn't fit, I can return it. Okay, so these are the mats. You can see they're like red diamond stitch. This is the passenger, and that is the driver's side, which you can't even see. Install the passenger side first. I'm gonna install it and then get back to you guys to make sure you know it fits. Alright, so the fitment, as you can see, you can tuck it in under there and tuck this one under here, and then tuck this one under there, so you don't have to see. So it looks like tucked in. With it tucked in, as you can see, tucked in all the way around and over the bottom, tucked in right here, all the way up that way, and it just looks more OEM, looks more normal part of the car when it's tucked in like that. So this is the passenger seat, guys. Honestly, it looks amazing. Let me see. I have the original BMW formats, so these are gonna be coming out and leaving the new, and we're gonna put the new ones in there. So I'm gonna install the new ones. It did the same thing for the driver's side. Put it in. I tucked it in all the way around and all the way along this side. Can't go this way because there's latches there, so you can't tuck it in here. But this should hold perfectly fine. You don't need to tuck it in. So as long as you squeeze it in this corner, and you can see it, but there's a latch, there's a little corner thing. You squeeze this in there, and then it won't come out no more. And then for this side, this goes around that, goes behind that, tucked to the top, all the way up there, and then. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the back seat right now. We're gonna install the back seat, and I will get back to you guys right now. Alright guys, the rear is installed. Yeah, I tucked it in here, all the way on that side, tucked it under the seat, tucked it under there, all the way over. That side, the same thing as this side, basically. Just tuck it in the seat, tuck it in through there, and tuck it in right there, which I already have. Still comes out a little bit, but right. So if you guys can't just pull it out like me, like I'm just gonna pull it out. I have to remove the bolt that's in there. There's a big old bolt in a little hole. Remove that bolt, right? Once you remove that bolt, you have to remove this bolt. Pull out this strut or that strut, whichever you prefer. Pull them completely out, right? Then you're gonna remove the bolt for right there, right there, right there, and right there. And that cap comes off, okay? From there you have to remove this cap, remove this cap, and the cap right there, right? Then once these caps are removed, it'll expose. Here, let me show you guys. It will. I don't want to just tell you guys, not show you guys. This bolt right here. This bolt is on the other side as well, keeping this entire piece right here in the car. So remove that one, that one over there, and you're good to go. I'm not gonna remove it because I don't have to remove it. That's the cabin air filter, for those you don't know. Then once you move that, you have to remove these latches right here, right there, with a screwdriver, stick it in there, pull. This complete thing comes out as one piece. Then there's clamps right here, right there, and right there for the hose that's behind there. You pull that out. Then you can lift that entire piece completely out. Then removing that piece will expose this entire lid from all the way back there, so you can see spark plugs. And you just want to lift this up and then just like, you know what I'm saying, slide it out without stripping anything. Bam. Removing that, like I said, will expose all these coil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cylinder 1 is giving me an issue. This is cylinder 1. Now to remove the coil, you just lift this up like that, lift it up, and it pops out the thing by automatic. You don't have to pull it out. It pops out by itself. You get it from the handle. Whew. Pops right out. And there's the spark plug right there. But this is the old coil. That's the new one with the Bosch spark plug. So these ones recommended. They're like $12. The torque spec for these things are 18 foot-pounds. So you have a torque range set it for 18 foot-pounds. It is disgusting. Oh, I see why it's misfiring. This is the new one. They're already pre-gapped, so you don't have to gap it. They're already pre-gapped. Yeah, I don't have a socket ring, so I can't just drop. So I drop it in there. I put my finger as far as I can possibly reach down there to drop this spark plug in. And when you put this in, you're gonna want to turn it to the loosened side, so it falls where it needs to fall, and then turn it the other direction. And this should keep turning with your hand right until you need to use that. If you're turning this and it's already tight because you barely put it in, then you put it in crooked and you have to dig it out and redo it. Remember, dig it out, redo it, and put it back in, because you don't want to ruin the thread on the block. If you ruin the thread on this block, you have to replace the entire block. As soon as you guys put the torque wrench in and you hear this click, that means it's done. That's it, you're done. I'm hoping it stops. My car idles kind of high. Idles around 1,800 all the time. On park, when we're in drive, it drops down. It used to always idle at 1,000 no matter where I was. It hasn't shook. It's not shaking anymore like it was. It wasn't doing the misfire shake. So I'm checking that I will still be on for a couple of days. For like a day or two driving it, or up to 100 miles driving it, and it'll go away.